All right, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Tuesday in the bag. Order flow on full effect here. Interesting day. I haven't been really happy with the overall price action as far as like closes and consistency, and it's just been a pretty ugly chart for me as far as trading on the 30 and doing things and waiting for things to set up properly. But again, I'll prove to you that if you just stay patient and you stick with order flow, eventually you get your kick at the can. And sometimes it takes a while, but our levels traded really, really well today, even though shit got kind of ugly. Let me run through it. All right. So if you like what I'm doing, please give me a like and subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up maybe if you like what I'm doing. If you want to come learn what we're doing, you want to be a part of this team, again, you get this crazy trade plan every single day. You get me live on the mic for an hour and a half each day. I do an hour, sometimes hour and a half long recap every single day. We've got hundreds of hours of webinars up on the website, and we continue to add to them um, every week. We'll be doing more here this weekend, showing you the power of levels, market context, order flow, and how to put it all together. Don't mind my shades here. I forgot my screen glasses here, so this helps cuts down on the glare. All right, so let's get into it. I won't keep this video very long. I'm going to talk about the ES and the NQ. Excuse me. All right, so this was sent last night. Okay, so just kind of outlining the day that we had. We had an incredible day in the room of our levels playing beautifully. Coming into the day, the Bulls needed to hold 6015.75. It was very, very obvious on the order flow and our levels and our context and our understanding of fractal levels that 605.75 was going to be a very important level in the E-mini to hold. It's going to be a structural level that overall needs to hold for the Bulls. Otherwise, we fall apart. And fall apart we did, and we went right to all the way down to my 59.37 where we got bought up. And I'll show you why I said 59.37. And this isn't hindsight. This is all pre-planned. Okay. If we fail 6015, ideally an intraday close beneath it, I like the idea of fading this down towards 96.92, an absolute low of 59.76 on any extension. So keep that in mind. 59.96 and 59.76 and a half. Okay. So I won't keep you guys too long on this. But this is really important context because we lost 59.76, but we were prepared for it because I said to the team, below 76.57 can trade, then possibly a blow off into 937. Okay, this is midday. This is hours before this happened. Okay, hours before this happened, right? So this tape stayed very, very heavy today, right? The order flow was very heavy. And I saw the heaviness before the 10 a.m. print came in on the JOLTS report. If you saw the positioning or if you listened to my free live stream on YouTube, I kept talking about it. I told the guys, I'm like, man, the positioning is really, really heavy, right? It's really short coming into JOLT. So like the market as a whole was very, very short, very short. So below 76.57 can trade and then possibly a blow off into 937 should we really let go. Just be aware. That's exactly what happened. Let's get into the charts. So let's outline these levels. Okay. We'll talk E-mini first and then we'll look at the NQ. We kind of oh shoot. There we go. We got them both up kind of side by side here. I'll talk about the NQ here because it was a mirror reflection. We really didn't have to change any levels. These are all levels that were on my chart from yesterday if you were paying attention. Same context. So here's 6015, right? So when we open up here on this gap up, we sold and we saw how heavy the market was getting short. And we had another level here, is right here, like right at 35. And we saw how heavy the auction was short, very, very short. We could see these prints and we were like, I don't know. Doesn't look like this 15 is going to hold, right? Even though we closed above it, right? And then the print comes in and we drop. This was a really interesting sequence. And if you listen to the live stream to go back on this rally, I said it on the rally. I said, as we were counting up, I said, guys, 15 is our level. but the line in the sand for the bears is going to be at 12 right here because I saw when we dumped, I saw them move the offer down on the order flow. Go back and listen to the live stream and in this exact moment, and you'll hear me say this. So when we rallied up, I said, give this a chance to trade 15 on the way up here. We'll see if their bulls can rescue this or not, because it'd be a massive short squeeze all the way up. Because that's what I was talking about. I'm like, if this thing gets over 15, it's gone. And we came back up, and these guys have loaded the boat here at 12, right where I said they would. Right? I said there's a line in the sand, and it comes up here. They reload the line in the sand. This thing just fucking dumped again. Now, this is the tricky part. So we got 1, 2, 3 sessions closed over 96, but for me, these aren't bullish candles, right? They got nice wicks on them, but I wanted to see a green session, and we had a bid here sitting right at 86. We had another level here right about here, 86.5. It's kind of like right there, midpoint. But it wasn't giving me a lot of confidence that this thing was hold, as we kept talking about. And the only good long that we saw was the retest of down here, and it worked really nice. And then we actually let go. So we just chop around on this bottom. We got this bid in the auction, but we could never recover 96. And then once this happened, this is 59.76. Okay. This is the level that I stressed about midday before this happened. Before this happened. This is like back here when I said below 76, 57 can trade, then possibly a blow off into 937. This is why this was going on. I was like, I don't know, guys. I think this thing might let go because the order flow was still very heavy. There was this offer here at 80. So he was very heavy here and here. And then we got above him and actually went long on this session. And I was looking for 92 to trade. And we went right to 92. It's perfect. And got my fills into here and then came back and stopped me out my trail. I was like, oh, okay, well, fuck. It's all good. It was a great trade. But it's like, and then once we got back under 80, this guy came right back in on the tape. And I was like, this guy's back. This doesn't look good, right? I don't think this 76 is going to hold up, even though they were bidding it. Then once we got this, we're like, hey, let's take a sell here off 76 once we get the pullback. Well, the market said, well, fuck this. And they just started drilling this thing. And while we were selling, I told the guys, I said, guys, let 37 trade. Let it trade, let it trade, let it trade. Let's buy 37 once it comes down to 937. Everyone's going to be shorting down here. We expect bulls to buy this level. And if we buy 37, the best case for me, 937, the best case for me on the trade is a rotation back up towards 55 to 57.50. That's what that level means to me at that point in time. So once we get down to 937.50, boom, we hit it and we go right up to target. Beautiful. So even though nothing was really clean setting up all day, I waited all day long for this to come back down here. Had a nice trade here, took me up my trail. That's fine, right? You got to try. And then it comes back down. Then while everyone's shorting this, I'm buying this. Absolutely, because we know what this level means. It's a very important level. Very important level. And look at the reaction we got. So we got a nice 20-point trade on the E-mini, literally tick to tick. Went right to our entry and went right to our profit target in pretty quick, right? I mean, it took 30 minutes to get up there, but like the bounce was pretty violent, right? And then everyone tried to sell 50 here, 50, 52. There's a very large offer that came in here, and I was just like, yeah, just give it some room. And boom, we got the pop, and there we go. Right at the 57. There we go. Very nice. So that's the E-mini, and we're long 937 as long as it holds, right? I'd love to see a rotation back up to 76.50, and if we can rotate that tomorrow, I'll be really, really happy with that. Get a nice 40-point long, and look for that kind of structure to maintain. Under 937, it gets ugly, really, really ugly, and that's going to be in the watch list here tonight for my team. How did that translate to the NQ? Well, these levels are not new. These levels, if you were following my stream yesterday or looked at my recap, same thing, man. Here's our 797 level, right? We open, we fail it. Boom, we drop down to 640. We fail under 640. We're looking for a short off 640. We don't get the pullback. This was the main important level. If you guys remember, I've been trading this level way before it even traded. And I've been trading it for probably almost 3 weeks here now. It's 562 up and down. As soon as we got under 562, that's like, this thing's probably going to go to 406, right? That's always my trigger, right? It's usually for me it's about 150 point sell under 562. Always goes to my 406 level. Well, once we got under here, I mean, we went right to 406 and we rallied, so that gave me the confidence that if we can't close back over 562, we're going to rotate back down to 406. And we all know if you've been following the channel here for a bit, I said, man, under 406, it's a continuation sell to 21 250, big level. Again, very important level, just like 937. Look at this. We're above, we're below, get back under my 484 and then 406, and then we just crush it. And then we almost traded 250, but 937 was bought before 250 could trade. There's the rally. We're almost back up to 406. So awesome day of accuracy. And again, this isn't hindsight, guys. If you go look at any of these videos, all these NQ levels, I've been trading them for weeks, man. Weeks and weeks and weeks. It's about understanding how they move, right? And you're not going to really understand it, the roadmap, unless you really kind of understand fractals. But you can see how accurate it really is. There's no chart patterns. There's no MACD. There's no RSI. None of that crap. There's no chart patterns, right? It's about acceptance and the order flow as a confirmation tool. So you want to learn about it, links in the description. And yeah, we're rocking and rolling. So I got to work on this trade plan, but that was the trade recap today. I felt like I was super accurate. Good green day. Um, Still not happy with the overall price action. It's very just like pull the bid, drill, hold, reverse, and you got to be really active on taking profits. Um, the levels are trading great. It's just the closes around them aren't as clean as I want to see here right now. Um, but hey, that's trading. Not every day is smooth, smooth, smooth. But as you can see, if you just zoom out and just kind of look at these levels, if you look at this and look at this, uh, it's incredibly accurate. So we'll just rock and roll into tomorrow. I got to go get this watch list done. Hope you had a good day, YouTube. Tune in on the live stream. I'm live with you guys for an hour each morning from the balance session. The rest of the day, I work with my team. Small teams, only about 20 or so guys here, but we crush it. So you want to come learn? Links in the description. Okay. Oh, Apex Trader, yeah. Speaking about Apex, nobody here should be shy about pushing their accounts when you see how much money they're netting every month. So you want to make 5 million, they can pay you out, man. I'll say you that. I'll tell you that. If you can follow the rules, they got to pay you out. So they got money. They definitely have money. They're netting 10, 15 a month mil. Yeah, paying you out 5 million shouldn't be a problem. So push them. Let's go. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Hit a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.